You're going to hear now from a mum from Stoke-on-Trent who felt her right to share a photo of her son was taken away from her somewhat for seemingly no reason at all. We've also posted pictures of we've all posted nearest and dearest photos, haven't we, on social media? It's exactly what Charlie Bezic from Biddulph did. She put a photo of her son Harry up on Instagram, but it was soon taken down for breaching the community guidelines.
Yeah, her son has golden horse syndrome, and in the picture he wasn't wearing his prosthetic eye. So I suppose to you and I that picture might be quite surprising, might be quite shocking, but why would it be taken down? Well, Charlie's tweeted her outrage, and since it has gone viral, and she's with us in the studio this morning.
Good morning.
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 What's this week been like actually for you?
A whirlwind, really, really crazy. When I posted the tweet just to say how annoyed I was with Instagram, all I expected was a few retweets of support, and maybe then Instagram getting in touch with me to explain why they'd taken the image down. I never ever expected the media support and coverage that we've had.
So tell us about the picture and why you put it up there in the first place.
So I posted it on Sunday after Harry was dropped off at our house by his dad, and he'd forgotten to put Harry's eye in. If it's not him forgetting, it's me, and we always laugh about it. And my Instagram is very humorous, and so I posted a picture of me giving Harry a kiss and a cuddle on the sofa, just saying that we'd forgot the eye again, just to show a light-hearted side of disability as well as how challenging it can be. But that was removed on Tuesday.
We've spoken to you before on the show, haven't we? But just remind us, Harry was born with effectively half a face, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. So golden horse syndrome can affect children in different ways. In Harry's case, he was born with no eye socket, no ear, no nostril, and a short underdeveloped jaw. So as much as the socket can be a little bit uncomfortable for people to look at, particularly if they're not expecting it, he's had his skull restructured twice to make that socket, so I'm incredibly proud of him.
So when the picture was taken down, how did you find out, and did you hear a reason for it?
I just opened my Instagram account, and there's a picture that comes up from Instagram as a notification with the image blurred out saying we have removed this picture because it doesn't meet our community guidelines. So this is the second time they've done that. The first time was back in August, and at that point I did email them and ask why they'd taken the image down, but never heard from them, never got any reply. So this time I went onto Twitter instead.
How does that make you feel? He's your son.
Yeah, absolutely. I was shocked initially, and then massively offended and just furious. You know, as you say, he's my son. I love his face. I appreciate that not everybody will, but that's their prerogative. They can scroll past, they can ignore the image, and to know that somebody's reported the image and Instagram have actually agreed that it shouldn't be on, to me they're condoning the discrimination against disability that they claim to stand up for.
So what happened after you tweeted then? Because you mentioned that this week's been a whirlwind. What has happened this week?
Okay, so within a matter of about 3 or 4 hours, it was pretty clear that the tweet was going to be quite big in terms of my phone was melting, essentially. The notifications were coming through thick and fast. Good Morning Britain contacted us quite quickly, asking us to go on the show yesterday morning, which we did. We've also had media coverage from Granada Central, Midlands Today, yourselves, and obviously the BBC. Some BBC documentaries have been in touch with us asking if we'll support in the issues that they're covering. And we're global everywhere, so we're in Japan, Asia, Canada, America, Germany. We've got Germany's version of ITV coming over to film us next week. So it's just been insane for a girl from Biddulph.
And what's this response been like for you? And the support, I suppose you've had a lot of support then now.
Yeah, it's been incredible to think that one person can report the Instagram image. It was really hard, really offensive. But then actually to know the media support that we've got on the other hand really restores your faith in humanity, really restores your belief in the goodness in people, and the support's been great.
How's your family and friends, how have they dealt with all of this?
I think they're as shocked as I am at this stage. But yeah, they've been amazing. And Oliver's been fantastic. Harry's twin brother's been incredible. I'm really, really proud of them both, but him in particular.
Yeah, he's a credit. He's a credit when he's come in here. He's fantastic. They're both gorgeous boys. They're lovely. You can't help but absolutely love Harry as well.
Thank
as soon
you.
as you meet him, can you?
Yeah.
He's lovely. And all this is there's a positive spin to all this. Number one, Instagram have been shamed into reinstating the picture.
Yes.
Which I imagine you're pleased about.
Yeah, both pictures they've put back on now.
Yeah. And how did that? And you were pleased with that, I imagine.
Yeah,
You know,
I
that's
was.
a bit of people power, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, definitely. But I think they probably wouldn't have done it without the outcry. But yeah, I'm glad that they're back on, definitely.
And it's raising the profile of a very, very rare syndrome that actually caused you to have quite serious postnatal depression,
Yes,
and you really struggled with it.
yes,
So it's actually a really positive thing's come out of this. I think.
yes, absolutely, yeah, definitely.
And it's about your journey as well, isn't it? In sort of recovery. I guess this is part of it.
And this is the book.
It is, yeah. So I started writing it about 9 years ago. Have recently finished because I've had a little bit more time. Work freed me up with some time, so it's all finished and ready now. It's going to be released this month. And it's called Our Altered Life, as everything is on my social media, and it's really the book I wanted to read at the beginning when I was struggling, and it sort of shows my journey from shock, because I didn't know Harry was going to be born with the syndrome, through what I struggled with and wrestled with, forgiving myself for something that actually was never my fault, and just coming to terms with it all and falling madly in love with the boys that I wouldn't change for the world now.
And who are you? Who are you hoping really reads that book?
In an ideal world, this would go to people, to mums like myself, that have maybe got their own altered life that they didn't expect and just want a little bit of support and encouragement to know that it can get better. But the support has been absolutely incredible. So we've got reviews going out today from the Craniofacial Society of America, and they're really endorsing it as something that's really powerful. So I think everybody will enjoy it as hopefully an inspiring story.
And Instagram have apologised, haven't they?
They have. They apologised late last night.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, sorry, I'm losing track.
Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are. And what was it like going on Good Morning Britain, got to say, and being on telly?
It was surreal. It was really good. So, yeah, a little bit surreal and a bit overwhelming, but a fantastic experience, and I'm really grateful to everybody.
Dionne Warwick was on with you,
She was.
Oh my goodness.
The legend.
Yeah.
And you met
amazing.
Ben Shepherd.
I
You like Ben
did.
Shepherd,
I
didn't
did. Yeah, Ben Shepherd was amazing. Yeah, it was just a brilliant day. We got loads of selfies, loads of images to take away. So lots of positives have come out of what was a really painful situation initially.
Great experience for
Yeah.
kids.
I just think as well, from one mum to another, I just think what you've done is pretty incredible as well.
Thank you.
And hopefully inspired other mums in similar situations.
I hope so.
Thanks so much for coming in. That's
My pleasure.
Charlene Bezic, an Instagram spokesperson. We should say that from their point of view, they have said we mistakenly removed the photo, but quickly restored it as soon as the mistake was brought to our attention, and we have apologised to the family.
Yeah, and we'd like to make an apology as well, Charlie, this morning, that because she's been on television now quite a few times, she demanded fresh lilies and a box of kittens. A box of kittens in her dressing room. I'm sorry we couldn't.
Yeah.
It's not
Sean.
good enough, but
Caviar,
it's
no.
okay.
We'll try for next time.
Okay, thanks.
Sparky's 2000 live comedy.